Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Syima and this is In Plain Sight Tarot, and I am back with another pick a card reading for you guys. And today I'm doing another what makes you attractive pick a card reading because I'm celebrating 1,000 views on my very first pick a card reading, and also I'm celebrating 100 subscribers. Right, so today we have 4 piles to choose from. I have the Cobra. Okay. We have the Dragon for the second pile. Good luck at that. Okay. We have the Peacock, third pile. And Firefly for the fourth pile. All right. So all these piles have been pre-shuffled and we're going to get straight into it. This is for pile number 1. Hold on. Let me get everything. So before I open up your pile, feisty. I'm getting feisty from this card here. Someone who I might be talking to, some fire signs here. Yes, feisty, very focused, go-getter, knows how to get what they want, very outgoing. You guys are, you're not extroverts to say, you're extroverts with only certain people. You kind of you tend to like look at your surroundings. You blend in with your surroundings, right? You blend in, you observe your surroundings first, and then you blend in with your surroundings according to the vibe of your surrounding. Okay, but this pal, I feel like once you want something, you go after it. So let's just say you are in a club or you're at a bar, right? And you notice someone across the room that you have your eye on or you think is cute. You're the type that's not gonna wait for that person to say hello. You're just gonna go up to them and say like, hey, you're cute. I like you. Do you wanna be friends? That kind of vibe, right? With this Cobra, right? Very sexy too. You guys are very sexy. You guys might even like to dress in, animal prints, some animal prints, and you do it very tastefully too. I'm seeing corsets, bustiers. You have like this Dita Von Teese. Yes, that's who I have in mind right now, like Dita Von Teese. What do they call that, right? I forgot the name, like that kind of vibe, right? Yeah. Burlesque, yes, burlesque. I'm getting burlesque vibes from you guys. You have like that burlesque hairstyle. I'm sensing for some of you out there, right? If not, you have that vibe, right? You give off that vibe, right? Okay. Let's see what the cards have to say about you. You have true love. Lovely. True love. You guys have easy does it. Right? Una. I don't know how to pronounce that. Una. Easy does it. Right? You guys have TikTok from the Wisdom Oracle. Okay. Y'all have To Be Fair. Okay. From the tarot, you have Knight of Cups. Right? Judgment. And Queen of Cups. Amazing. Right? Some of you might be water signs in here, specifically like Scorpio or something. or you have a lot of scorpionic vibes or scorpionic placements in your charts. Appreciation, lovely. Okay, appreciation. I'm also sensing some musicians out there, performers, to exaltation. Wow, look at that. Right. So yeah, you guys might have a platform. Priest, you have a priest. Servant. This is a very feminine pal, I'm sensing. Very feminine. Very in touch with their feminine. Wow, angel. Beautiful. Right. So, what am I getting from this pile here? All right. So, like I said, I'm sensing some very scorpionic vibes from this pile. Maybe some water signs here and fire signs, right? If it's it's like a nice mixture of fire, water in this pile. Okay, if not, you can be any sign, of course, right? You can be any sign, but that's what I'm just sensing at first, like at first glance, right? Wow, people see you as someone who's very into their feminine energy, like very into their feminine energy, very in touch with your feminine energy, right? You love being a woman, like you love makeup, you love doing your hair, you love, you know, you love pampering yourself. That's what I'm sensing. You love pampering yourself. Some of you might be Libras also in here. I'm sensing Libras. And this is a pal that really knows what self-love is all about. Not just self-love, it's like self-care. You really care for yourself. You care for your body, you care for your looks, you care about the way you look, right? And the reason why you do that is it's not coming from a narcissistic point. It's because you do actually love who you are. You love, you know, you love yourself, so you take care of yourself physically. That's your vibe, that's your thing, right? You appreciate your body, you appreciate your looks, you appreciate your style, you appreciate, you know, your aesthetic, you appreciate that, right? And because you show so much appreciation towards your own self, right? A lot of people are very magnetized towards you. You know, with Angel, people see you as this angelic, you have like this very angelic vibe around you, right? Even though you come with this Cobra. With this Cobra, it's like strong boundaries too, right? You know what you're worth, you know what you deserve, right? You only want the best for yourself, right? You only want the best, and you're not lazy about it too. You're not lazy about taking care of yourself. You love doing your nails, you know. You love bubble baths. You love lighting up candles. I'm also sensing some Taurus in here. Taurus, Libra, right? With Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, and Judgment. A lot of people, okay? A lot of people, I'm sensing that what makes you attractive is basically because a lot of people are attracted to you. A lot of people are attracted to you, you know? You have a few people who are attracted to you, and it's not just men, women too, you know, like women and men, both sexes, right? Also, if you know, so I forgot to mention that, you know, my readings are not gender specific. So if this is a male watching this or a masculine watching this, then you are still very in touch with your feminine side, right? You're very in touch with your feminine side. You're not afraid to show your feminine side. You're not afraid to show off your softness. In fact, you believe that because you have this feminine side, because you're very in touch with your femininity, right? It doesn't have anything to do, it doesn't affect your masculinity at all. In fact, it strengthens it. And women love this about you because you get them, you know, you get women. You know what turns a woman on, because you're so in touch with femininity, right? Can I call you Rose? Oh my God, this song. This is the type of songs that you like, you know? In blue. Very sensual, very sexy, very like, you know, you're like a rose. Yeah, you're like a rose. Some of you might even be called Rose, right? Your name might be Rose. With priest and servant. What am I sensing from this? People want to serve you. Not serve you in a sense like, you know, be your slave or anything. It's like they love doing things for you. You know, what makes you attractive? And this is what, you know, you love doing things for people, right? And in turn, people love doing things for you. It's almost like your love language is acts of service, right? I'm sensing that. Your love language is basically like acts of service. You like doing things for people because you love doing things for yourself. You love pampering yourself. Then you mirror that to the people that you love, the people, you know, the people that you connect to. Acts of service. That's what I'm hearing. And it gives you joy, you know, it literally gives you joy. It gives you joy to see other people happy with, you know, you giving, right? You're very much a giver, okay? And you give from true love. With true love, you know, it says here, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. And true love, you love giving. You give because you love giving, not because you want anything in return, right? You're this type of person. I see you I'm seeing someone with red lipstick, you know, beautiful eyeliner, right? Very, you've got these eyes where when you look at someone, it's like you're so focused on them, right? And sometimes you make people uncomfortable when you look at someone because you really look, right? You really look at someone, you really look into their eyes, right? And you might notice that when you do this, people tend to turn away from you, right? Because they sense that, you know, you can see right through them. But it's not that. It's really like you being very present with whoever it is, you know, this is what makes you attractive because you're very present. That's what I'm sensing, right? You're somebody that doesn't like to waste time. I'm sensing that you're always doing something. This is what makes you attractive to, like, some people see you always loving yourself, right? Doing things that make you happy, right? With the Queen of Cups here too. There's another message coming through. I don't know why, but I feel like some of you might be, some of you might be Pisces out there, or there could be a Pisces that is watching you and in love with you, like basically, like literally in love with you, you know? Exaltation. With appreciation and exaltation, like I'm sensing that some of you might be performers, singers, performers, dancers, anything that has to do with you being up on stage and performing. You know, you might even be a comedian, who knows, you know, like but there's something that you do on stage for some of you out there, right? For some of you out there. And that's why you love getting, you know, dolled up, dressed up, because you have to look your best. Obviously, you know, when you have to present yourself in such a way that shows off your best self on stage, right? Musicians. Both of these are moon cards. Taurus moon, I was just saying, you might have moon in Taurus. some of you might be Leos out there. Like I was sensing some fire signs out there. If you are performers, then you might be fire signs out there, right? Okay. With Easy Does It, it looks here. With Easy Does It, I feel like my guides are coming through, and you see my guides or your guides that are coming through that says, like, you know, sometimes you need to learn how to take some time out. Some of you are very busy, like always doing something, right? Always on the move, always. It's not necessarily you're doing like heavy work or something, but you're always moving, you're always doing something, either you're cooking or cleaning, or you're doing something for yourself, or you're out shopping, or you know. So there's your guides are coming through and telling you, like, you can slow down, you know, take some time out, take even some few days off, you know, switch your phone off or put it on silent, and just, you know, be present with who you are without doing anything, you know. Stay in meditation and be present with who you are. Get to know yourself, not just on a physical level, not just on your physical level, but basically on your soul level. Like, get to know yourself on a soul level, because that will make you fall in love with yourself even more, right? With this true love here that comes in with Easy Does It, right? Yeah, it says here, there is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. I do feel like some of you out there are perfectionists too, right? You know, you want everything like in order, like, you know, you don't, some of you might be a little OCD, you know, and it's okay to let things slide for a little while. Like sometimes, you know, sometimes it's okay to, you know, just chill and let things slide, right? With Easy Does It. TikTok, to be fair, TikTok. Yeah, see, with this TikTok, it's almost like you're always, you know, pressed for time. You feel like, some of you out there feel like, I don't have enough hours in a day to do the things that I want to do, but you always have enough time. Okay, you just have to slow down, right? You just have to slow down, and you always have enough time, right? Be fair with yourself with this, to be fair. Be lenient on yourself sometimes. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? What else? You are feisty if, you know, if someone like crosses your borders, crosses your boundaries. Crosses your boundaries. Sorry about the noise, guys. Like I have to repeat myself. Like, my apartment is so echoey, right? So you can basically hear like a pin drop just now, right? You can literally hear a pin drop here because it's so echoey, right? So with Cobra here, I'm being drawn to Cobra. Yeah, you guys are very much go-getters when in terms of, like, you're always on the move. Like, you're always on the move. You know what you want, and you know how to get it, right? You love all this sensual music. With this, again, with this Judgment card, right? I really sense some musicians or performers out there, musicians, singers, performers, you know, anyone who has a stage, and you have stage presence too, because, you know, you're not afraid of being judged when it comes to your performances. You love being on stage, and you love doing what you do. So, you know, sometimes some people are such good performers, but they're so afraid to be on stage that they don't really follow through with their dreams, because they're scared of what, you know, they're afraid of how people would judge them. But you guys, you know, you don't have that problem, right? With judgment. Some of you, sometimes you might, but yeah. I'm also sensing that because you are on stage and because you do attract a lot of attention, because you're a performer, yeah, you get a lot of love offers, or you get a lot of people try to flirt with you because of this, or trying to get in your pants and stuff, right? So he says he's a last second nature. Yeah. A very loving pal. Very, all about self-love, this pal. Right? And this is what makes you attractive. And the reason why, when you embody the self-love, you automatically, it's an automatic thing where, it's easy for you to get downloads from the divine, okay? From the divine. You might not even realize that you're doing this, because sometimes, singers, performers and everything, you're channeling your soul. When you're channeling your soul, you channel the divine. Okay, so it doesn't matter what kind of performances that you do. If it comes from your heart space, it comes from your soul, it comes from an honest, true, real, raw place, you are channeling the divine. Okay, and believe that you're channeling the divine. And when you do this is what makes you so attractive to other people, whether or not you know this or not, whether or not other people know this or not. This is what makes you attractive. Okay. All right, pal 1, I think that's it for pal 1. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Thank you so much for watching all of my pick a card videos. You can go ahead and, check out all my other videos on my channel if you would be inclined to. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment on my video too if this resonated with you. And if not, I will see you in the next video. Okay, thank you. Hi, pal 2. So you guys chose the dragon. Okay, the dragon. Beautiful. Look at that. All right, so I am sensing big energy from you guys. With this pal is very much spiritually aware. You must have had so many past lives on this earth plane, right? You've had a lot of past lives in this earth plane. You guys are probably very old souls, very wise. It's almost like you have, what makes you attractive is that you have like this vibe that you're like a know-it-all, but it's not like it's not in a sense that's annoying. Like, you just have a knowing. Some of you might even have like claircognizance, that clair knowing. Yeah, clair knowing. You have clair knowing, I'm sensing. Some of you might be, if you're not old souls, if you're younger, then yes, you have very old souls, and maybe even as a child, people will tell you like you were very intelligent as a child, or you have old souls. But if you are not, you might be older in age, right? Maybe 30s above, right? Just like myself. Okay, there's nothing wrong with being old. I'm almost 40 myself, right? So yeah, this pal, you have so much knowledge within you. Okay, this is what makes you attractive. People find you knowledgeable. People come to you for advice. People come to you for wise counsel. You're like a wise counsel. I don't know, I'm hearing crone. Yeah. I'm also sensing that you guys have been through a lot in this life, but you've managed to gracefully, go through all of your life challenges and get to the other side, and you have so much wisdom within you, right? I'm sensing with this pal. And look at this eye. It's supposed to be a dragon, and they don't depict the whole dragon, so it's basically just the eye. Imagine, okay, so this is the eye. The head would be this size. So you are like, your energy, your aura is larger than life. Your aura reaches out far, So when you walk into a room, people sense this. Okay, you have that attractive quality about you, and it's not just physical, it's your aura, it's your vibe, right? People, you notice that people come to you and like randomly tell you their life story, or randomly, spark up conversations, and you have this way of with your words where you manage to, there's always something when you say something, or when you have a conversation with something, they always get something out of it. That's what I'm sensing. They learn something from you. They're always learning something from you, right? Okay. Look at these colors of the dragon. Like, look at all the colors. This is how I see your aura, You have like a prism-like aura. It's not just one color, it's like a prism-like aura. Amazing. Okay, let's see how to. What cards did you get? So you got sensitivity, white Tara. Okay. A lot of empaths in this pile. Divine passion. Look at that. Beautiful. Divine passion. A lot of divine feminines in this pile. Yeah. Okay. Here and now. You guys definitely know how to be present. Present in your body. Very spiritual pile. Thinker. You guys got the thinker. Okay. High priestess. Okay, so this pal, very, very, very spiritually attuned. Very, very, very spiritually connected to the divine. Wow, you got King of Pentacles, right? King of Pentacles with the King of Swords. This is powerful energy, pal 2. Right? Manipulation. You have manipulation. Resistance. Okay. Mediator. You have vampire. Right. Wow. This is such a strong pile. Dilettante. I think that's how you pronounce it, dilettante. Right? Okay. I actually don't know what dilettante means. Right. Let's see. What am I sensing from this power? You guys, this is amazing. You are probably tarot readers yourself. You probably dabble in the cults yourself. You guys are probably witches. Some of you are witches. Some of you are like straight up, like you practice, right? I'm sensing you practice. Some of you might practice in all types of occult practices, right? I'm moving through the dark. You work in the dark. You revel in the dark, right? You guys revel in the dark, okay? You work with the moon. Wow, you work with the moon cycles. You know how to manifest through, you know how to manifest through through your practices, through your occult practices. Wow. And this divine passion, it's almost like you have a relationship with the divine. It's almost like you understand what it's like to have this strong, loving relationship with the divine, okay, with nature, with the divine, with the universe around you. This is a very spiritual pal, okay? With manipulation and resistance, right? You guys are very, very, very balanced. Balanced in the sense that because you've gone through so much things in life, you know, you intuitively know what is good for you, what is not good for you, who is good for you, who's not good for you. You really, really do trust your intuition. This pal uses more of their intuition rather than their logical mind, right? You probably see things. You probably, you're probably mediums yourselves, right? Okay, and you are not scared of the dark. You're not scared of anything of the dark. You're not scared of ghosts. You're not scared of, you're not scared of these things. In fact, you delve deep into these things, and it comes from a place of pure passion and love, right? Wanting to get to know the divine, wanting to get to know universal power. It's so strong right now that I'm feeling like it's almost like so overwhelming. Your power is so overwhelming that I almost like I want to cry. You have such a strong love for the universe. You know what oneness is. You work with the sun, you work with the moon, you work with energy, you understand how to manipulate energy, right? Through your third eye. I'm sensing a lot of light workers and star seeds also in this pile, also shadow workers, right? You've delved deep into your shadows and you've come out of it. You've come out of it powerful. You've come out of it with the High Priestess, King of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. You are on point. You're so on point. Like, this pal is so on point when it comes to their spirituality. Because why? You've taken the time out. You love reveling in your own energy. You feel the power of your own energy. Like with Thinker and Here and Now, you're very present in your body. You're very present within yourself, right? You revel in yourself. Some of you might even, work with sex magic, right? Wow. With the Mediator and Vampire, it's almost like I'm sensing like you guys, you probably already have like a spiritual business of your own, so you might read tarot or you might be mediums. So I'm sensing like you have this bridge that crosses into the 4D realm, right? And you can communicate with spirits. You communicate with guides, your guides. You communicate with spirits from the other side, earthbound spirits. Yeah. And you're very passionate. This is a very passionate pal. You're passionate to the point where, sometimes you're always full of emotion. This pal is just full of emotion. Okay? You know your boundaries. This is a very strong pal. You know your boundaries. You're very stable within yourselves. You know exactly how to manifest, and this is what makes you attractive. Like, literally, this is what makes you attractive. Your passion is what makes you attractive, right? You might have people who tell you, no, I've never seen someone like you. I've never met someone like you. You know, you might have lovers who come from, who can't get over you in the past, right? Because of the energy you bring. And people are, with the vampire, like, people are so drawn to your energy that they try to, they want a piece of it. You attract energy vampires, a lot of energy vampires, but you know how to protect yourself from these energy vampires, and you know how to help them too. You're not the type to shun away these type of people. It's because you understand that these type of people are the people who need help the most, right? Some of you might even be artists. Some of you might channel your energy through art, through painting, through dance, through your occult practices, right? With the King of Swords, you're very clear in your words. You speak very clearly. Your words have power. When you speak, it's almost like your voice is booming. You have a booming voice. And I'm not saying you have a loud voice, but it's like that energy in your voice. I'm feeling it. Like I'm literally like channeling your energy right now, and people are, wow, like this is what makes you attractive. You don't really need to do anything. It's almost like you are the divine feminine. This is divine feminine high priestess type people, where you don't really need to do anything to manifest. You literally just have to believe and let go. You know how to believe and let go. Believe, let go. Believe, release. Believe, release. And things just come to you naturally, right? And if you are not at this point yet, like if you chose this path and you don't believe this about yourself, please do, because you're so sensitive to energies. And when you're sensitive to energies, you are able to work with these energies, Okay, don't resist. Sometimes, like, I sense like some of you out there might resist your powers. You might be even afraid of your powers. Some of you out there, right? Don't be afraid of your powers. Don't be afraid of this intensity that you have within you. Use it to your advantage, right? Not to hurt other people, obviously not to hurt other people, because you know what it's like to be hurt. Like, because I feel like this pal has gone through a lot in their lives, right? You've probably gone through some very, very, very dark times in your life. You're very powerful. With the dragon, I'm also sensing like you might be able to tap into like different like realms, like the fairy realm, the dragon realm, like your ancestral realm, angelic realm. You can tap into different types of dimensions, different realms, right? You have, sometimes when you dream, I'm also sensing sometimes when you dream, you probably even dream of your past lives and you don't realize this. I'm sensing that some of you are just beginning to come into your power, just beginning to realize your abilities, your psychic abilities. Right? Some of you might have come from, work backgrounds where governmental backgrounds, like office jobs, maybe even lawyers, professional. I'm not very well versed in the professional line, because I used to be a singer myself. But, you probably used to work a very 9-to-5 job, let's just say 9-to-5 job, and it hasn't satisfied you. And you've probably suppressed a lot of this power that you have within you, right? And now I feel like with some of you, you want to be more open with it, right? You want to be more open with your beliefs. Some of you are practicing not in silence, but in secrecy, right? Some of you practice in secrecy. This is a very, very, very powerful pal. Whoever chose pal 2, wow. Okay. What makes you attractive? Some of you might have long dark hair, even short dark hair. I'm sensing like a lot of dark hair here, like with the High Priestess, with the dilettante here, you know, vampire, all have dark hair. Mediator, okay. Some of you have my dark hair, dark brown hair, dark red hair, right? And you attract a lot of divine masculine energies too. With the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, like you attract a lot of very strong males, like strong male figures, right? And you're only attracted to those type of people too. You know, you know your worth. It's almost like a privilege to be in your presence. This is what other people feel, you know. This is what other people find attractive. With here and now, you know, people love being in your presence because you're so present. You listen. You're a good listener, right? You're not doing anything else when someone is speaking to you. You're actually absorbing what they're saying. And you know, like while they're talking, it's almost like you're already processing, right? You're processing. You know exactly what someone needs. You know exactly what to say to someone who needs help or who needs advice, right? And this is what makes you attractive. Wow, how to, amazing. I'm seeing Scorpio. Again, with Scorpio, I'm seeing, oh, you have so much love for the divine. It's crazy. And because you have this love for the divine, it's almost like everything in life, right, from this point forwards is going to be purely guided by your intuition, and you're purely going to follow your intuition, and it's going to lead you to amazing things in your life. Believe this, okay? Because I see it and I sense it, okay? All my high priestesses out there, right? Believe it here. Absorb that. Okay, absorb that belief, absorb that divine passion, revel in it, okay? Because it will get you places, right? How to? And I think that's it. Thank you so much for coming to my reading. I hope that reading resonated with you. If it didn't, go ahead and pick another pal. If not, I will see you guys in the next video. And please do remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment, okay? Bye. Hi, pile 3. So you guys chose the Peacock, okay? Peacock card. Wow. Pile 3. What am I sensing from this? I'm sensing that you guys are physically beautiful. Like physically beautiful. Some of you might be earth signs and air signs, I'm sensing here. Earth signs, air signs. Very aesthetically pleasing, I'm sensing. This is what makes you attractive, okay? You're physically beautiful. You have beautiful eyes. Some of you might have hazel eyes. Some of you might know how to do your eye makeup really, really nice, right? You're good with your makeup, right? And this is what makes you attractive. It's mostly like when people meet you, it's your physical attributes first that pull them in, right? And it's not just because you're pretty or because you're beautiful, you know. Of course you have more than that, but you know, but it's the first thing that people see is that you're physically attractive, right? Even if you don't think you are, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, okay? A lot of people are watching you, okay? A lot of people look at you, and some people also like wish they look like you, right? Even if you don't feel like this about yourself, okay? Believe that. You're actually beautiful. You might have resting bitch face. Look at this peacock here. You might have resting bitch face. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Sometimes we're just blessed with resting bitch face, right? But you are. People see you. You also dress well, I'm sensing. You guys know how to dress. You have like this very... It's not luxurious. It's not like you love spending on expensive items or whatever, but it's almost like you know how to make things look expensive. Yeah. You know how to make things look expensive. Even if you did buy a certain thing at a thrift store or a flea market or whatever it is, you know how to make things look expensive. Whatever it is that you wear, you know. And you know, some of you might be influencers. Some of you might have a following on Instagram, I'm sensing, because of your beauty, right? Okay, let's see what your pal has to say. So you guys got sorceress. Okay, wow. Unconditional love. Beautiful. Mary Magdalene and Rhiannon. You have blessed. Beautiful. You guys are blessed. This is what makes you attractive. And no place like home. Right? With the tarot, you have Emperor. Okay. Ace of Cups. Amazing. I'm sensing some very kind souls in this pile. And you have Page of Cups, right? You're like kind, okay? Restlessness. You have restlessness. Some of you might be some clumsy pots out there. Detachment. Great. Light attribute, oh sorry, not light attribute. Virgin, you have Virgin. Okay, for your card. You have Mother. Okay. And you have Mentor. Okay. I'm sensing some lovely, gentle vibes from this pile. You guys are so kind. You have this very, what makes you attractive is not just because you're physically attractive, right? But because you have like this with unconditional love and the Ace of Cups, I'm sensing here, and blessed with Mother. You have such warm motherly vibes, right? I'm sensing a lot of water signs in this pile, some earth signs, okay? Okay, you make people feel at home. You make people feel at home. You know what? Like, I'm sensing like you might even have like past lovers say that you make them feel like you are their home, right? You are their home. And you have like this very motherly, fatherly vibe with the emperor and mother. Okay, so you have very nurturing vibes about you. You're very much a nurturer. Okay, very much. Even though Emperor, you know, is an Aries card, right? But I'm sensing a lot of earth signs here: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have, I love this vibe. It's almost like you have very soft, nurturing, warm vibe. You make people feel at home. You make people feel cozy. Yes, you have this cozy feeling to you. It's almost like people, I think you guys love giving hugs. You're the touchy-feely type. You like cuddling. You like holding hands. You have this very like gentle vibe with you, with Virgin Mother. You know, you love taking care of people, you know, especially like I'm seeing someone take care of the sick, right? Someone take care of the sick. You could be a nurse, you could work in the hospital, you could be a healer yourselves, like, you know, you could do Reiki. Some of you might do Reiki. Some of you might work with crystals, right? With Sorceress here, it says you're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. With this pile, I don't know why I'm sensing you have a very strong connection to the fairy realm. Okay, even with this here, with Blessed, right? You're very protected by the fairy realm. You have a strong connection to the fairy and the angelic realm with Virgin, unconditional love. You guys are like earth angels, right? You guys are like earth angels, and with all these soft lilac colors, you know, lilac pink, you know, you ooze this aura of love, right? I'm sensing like your aura is very pinkish, very light pink, pastel-y colors, right? And look at how pretty she is, you know, like physically beautiful. But because, you know, it's not just because of your physical attributes, you know, it's not just because you're physically attractive that people are attracted to you. It's because that vibe, you know, you have this soft, feminine vibe to you. Even if you are a masculine, right? If you are a masculine, right, you love taking care of people. You have some childlike vibes with you. I think children love being with you. Children love being around you. I think you attract children and animals a lot. Okay, some of you are very artistic too with this. I'm seeing very artistic, even though if you're not artists, you know, you're very artistic. I'm sensing when it comes to your home and how you decorate your home. I'm seeing no place like home. You are very aesthetic when it comes to your own place, right? You love decorating your own home. With detachment and restlessness, okay, some of you might have some anxiety, right? Some anxiety, and when your anxiety starts working up, you prefer to detach from everything like around you, and you prefer to be alone, right? I'm sensing this. And you mother yourself when you're alone, like you prefer to be alone when you feel some anxiousness. And the reason why you do feel anxiety, I mean, in my personal opinion, why people have anxiety is because you are sensitive to energies, right? And when you're sensitive to energies and you don't know how to protect yourself, right, you don't understand how to protect yourself, and you don't understand where this anxiety comes from, right, you are taking on other people's energies, and you can feel other people's energies. You can feel when someone is judging you, right? And if you don't know how to protect, if you're not if you don't know how to stand in your power, let's just say, right, if you don't know how to block these energies out, then it will manifest as anxiety. You might be a little bit clumsy, and people find this cute actually, right? A little bit clumsy. People love coming to you for advice, you know, because you give warm advice. You give advice from a place, you know, sometimes you you might not have like the most craziest experiences in life, but you do give advice from the heart, right? You give advice from the heart. And people sense this, right? You could have lovers who do sense that I sense that you've had lovers in the past that have taken advantage of you. People have taken advantage of you. A lot of people have taken advantage of you and your kindness, I'm sensing. Okay? And this is why you are so detached. You know, you've learned how to detach. And people might sense, you know, like people might look at you and sense or tell you that you're cold when you do this, when you're detached, but it's not. It's just a way of you protecting your energy. Okay? Right? What makes you attractive? You're very easygoing. You're easy on the eyes. Yeah, you're easy on the eyes. You're easy on the energy. Like you calm people. You give the sense of calm when people are around you. You give the sense of home. You make people around you feel comfortable, right? You love making other people feel comfortable, right? And the reason why you're so I hope you guys don't hear that. My apartment is so echoey, you can hear everything. Let's see if I can draw that. Oh my goodness, all sorts of things. Some of you might have Aries in your chart too. Okay, you love doing you're just so loving, like with this unconditional love, you know, and this is what makes you attractive. You are a loving person. You love giving love, right? Not in a sense like you just like carelessly give out your love, but it's almost like you know how to care for people when they need it, right? You know how to care. You know how to care for people when they need it, right? If you're not a mother yet, I'm sensing that you'd be a great mother. Okay. I'm also sensing, yeah, there's Aries in this pile. There's two Aries cards that are, pointing to Aries here. This is the Aries card with, yeah, Aries Emperor. And I'm also sensing some Aquarius in here. Okay, so with that Aquarius vibe, you are a little bit more detached when it comes to like, you know how to give unconditional love, but you also know how to detach yourselves. You know, you're very cool. You're very cool, not cold, but cool, right? And this is what makes you attractive. You don't need to go chase after things, right? Some of you, to the outside world, it might seem like you can do no wrong. You know, you're the type of person who looks like you can do no wrong. People see you as so innocent, right? And this is what makes you attractive. They want to take care of you, you know, in turn. Like, this is what makes you attractive. You have such a childlike quality to you, and it's so innocent and it's so pure. This is what I'm sensing. You have a pure vibe about you, okay? And your physical features might even, like, you know, you might not age. You might not age, you know, even if you are a little bit older, but you still look young. You still have like this young vibe to you, right? You're blessed with good genes when it comes to, you know, you don't age easily. You know, people always mistaking you as being younger than your age. That's it. Right, with the Page of Cups here. With the Page of Cups and the Virgin. Purity, I'm hearing purity. Some of you might be blonde, I'm sensing. Some of you might have some of you might be of a darker skin color, but still look very young, you know, you don't have wrinkles, you have this very young face. That's what I'm sensing. This is what makes you attractive. Very innocent, right? With the Emperor, it's almost like what makes you attractive is people see that you're very in control of yourself. You're very in control of your life. It looks like you have your life all put together, you know. This is what makes you attractive. They see that you have your life all put together. It's almost like you portray to the world that you don't have too many problems. Like you have a very easygoing life, blessed life. You know, you're very blessed, and yeah, and this is what makes you attractive. Like you don't have any baggage, right? You don't come with any baggage. Even if you do, you know, even if you have had a difficult past, you know, you don't really, you're not the type to go out and spew all your darkness everywhere, right? You know how to work through it yourselves, right? And not bring other people into your problems, and not bring other people into your darkness, right? Not to say that you don't have a darker side. With this sorceress, I do believe that you do have like a slightly darker side to you, but it's not something that you portray to the world, right? A lot of people fall in love easily with you. People easily fall in love with you. Like sometimes fall in love at first sight. That's what I'm sensing. Because of your softness, your soft vibes, and your softness. You have a soft face. You probably have soft skin. And you know what else makes you attractive? I see this like two. Okay, so you see with these two cards, there's one, like he looks like a dad here, a father caressing a kid, and a mother also, you know, caressing a kid. So when people see you with kids, right? When people see you interact with kids or animals, right? They fall in love with you. They fall in love with that softness that you bring. You know, they notice that softness that you bring when you interact with kids, animals. You know, kids and animals, they're very pure, they're innocent, right? And you know how to, you attract this type of pure, innocent energy around you. So anything, you know, like dogs, puppies, cats, animals, insects even, you know, you attract those type of energies around you, and people find that very attractive, right? You have a soft touch. Right? People see you as magical, right? And that's why I say, like, you're probably connected to the fairy realm, angelic realm. You might be an earth angel, you know. There's a big wide open galaxy. I'm also sensing a lot of star seeds in this pile. The thing is, like, you know, like I feel like there has been a lot of star seeds in like most, if not all of the piles, right? So most of you probably know what a star seed is, and you have a connection to, you know, your light family and your light beings. If not, your angelic realm, the angelic realm, right? You work with angels, I'm sensing, with this unconditional love. You know, if you don't, maybe you should start working with angels, calling upon your angels. You can start with Archangel Michael, right? Also, what makes you attractive is you guys are very good planners, I'm sensing. You plan things out meticulously, and people love this about you because you're very organized. You're very organized. You plan things out meticulously, and they like that the attention to detail that you give. You know, you give attention to detail, right? And that's what makes you attractive. It comes out in your art. You know, it comes out in the way you do things. Even if you're not an artist or whatever it is, you know, like there's a way about you. You have a way of doing things, and this is what makes you attractive. I'm sensing that some of your past lovers might might say that you are cruel for detaching completely. You know how to completely detach, right? Once you're done, you're done. Like it's almost like you're done. You even forgive. It's almost like you completely forget their existence, right? It's like they don't exist anymore, right? And this might seem like you're cold, but it's not. It's just don't see it as you being cold. It's just you protecting your energy, right? You're protecting your energy the only way you know how, right? Okay. What else? I think that's it for pile number 3. Okay, thank you so much for coming to my channel. I hope that reading resonated with you. If it didn't, go ahead and pick another pile. If not, I will see you in the next video. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe if it resonated with you. Okay, bye. Hi, pile number 4. So you guys chose the Firefly card. Okay, look at that. Take a good look at that. The first thing that comes to mind is cute. I'm hearing cute. You guys are cute, right? You guys are cute. You guys are just you're so cheerful. That's what I'm sensing. You're buzzing and you're cheerful. This is what makes you attractive. You're always happy all the time. I'm hearing someone laugh, someone who loves to laugh. What makes you attractive is you bring joy into other people's lives. You love cheering people up. This is the very happy pile. It's like you're very active. You're very but you're cute, right? You're cute. I don't know why I'm seeing someone who's very petite, you know, and very chatty. And people find this attractive about you, right? You're always out and about doing something, right? You might be small. It's almost like I'm seeing a chili right now. I'm seeing a chili, right? So here in Malaysia, we have this thing like called, in Asia, it's called chili padi, and they're really small type chilies. When you bite into them, they're really, really, really hot, right? They're really hot. So I'm seeing you like a little chili, you know, a little chili. You burst in the mouth, and you like, you might be small, but you have like strong energy. You have a strong vibe about you, right? You might have a cute voice too. Yeah. This is another childlike pal, like very, very young vibes I'm sensing here with the Firefly. You love socializing, I'm hearing. You love socializing. You might have like a larger group of friends that you hang out with. Probably not all at the same time, but you do have like different types of, you know, friend groups that you hang out with. And you just love, you know, you love getting to know people, right? You love getting to know people. You love telling stories. You love engaging in conversation. Yeah. Could be some public speakers here in this pile. Okay. Transformation. Let's see. Okay. You guys got transformation. Golden opportunity. Wow, amazing. Okay. You guys got building blocks. This pal, you guys are all about, you know, I'm already sensing with these cards, like you're all about self-improvement, right? You've probably gone through a lot of transformations, round and round. Okay. You have the Strength card. I'm sensing some Leos in this pal, and some fire signs actually. I'm seeing a lot of fire signs here. Okay. Three of Swords. Justice, the Libra card. Maybe some Libras. You have Acquisition. Okay. Negotiation. Another Libra pal here. Libra card. So I'm sensing some Libras. Libras, Taurus, Leo, fire signs. Any fire signs? Martyr. You have Martyr. Okay. You have Rebel. Very fiery. Right. Sensing some Sagittarius in here too. Child Divine. Amazing. That's what I'm sensing. You guys have a very childlike quality to you, right? You guys are like, maybe even as kids, I'm sensing as kids, you went against status quo. You were the type to rebel in school. You were the type to rebel against your parents. You were the type to rebel against anyone that told you, no, you can't do this. You would do the complete opposite. And it doesn't come from a place of malice. I don't sense malice. It's just you wanting to be you, and you not allowing anyone to take that away from you. You just wanted to be you. You just want to be you, who you are. Okay, you don't expect anything from anyone. You don't expect any kind of, you know, you just want to be accepted for who you are. I'm sensing like with transformation and building blocks, you are constantly recreating yourself, right? You're constantly changing yourself. You're constantly transforming. Okay, so you know, people from your past, a lot of people from your past might say that you've changed so much. You know, you've changed so much, or every time they bump into you, you're always different. There's a different vibe about you. So with this round and round, right? I'm seeing like, yeah. So it's almost like you go in circles, like, but you go in a spiral. So every time you finish one spiral, going up, you change. You keep changing, and you keep going up. Right? The spiral, round and round. And you keep bettering yourself. You keep getting better and better and better. Okay? Throughout life, you probably had to go through a lot of challenges that have forced you into, you know, making these transformations, right? And some of these transformations like might have gone through, probably you've gone through a lot of heartbreak, you know, with Acquisition and the Three of Swords here. It's your transformations were triggered by, you know, loss of love or heartbreak, because it was difficult for people or your lovers to accept you for who you are, right? Trying to box you into a certain type, right? or trying to change you into someone that you're not. And you would always rebel against that, right? With the strength here, I'm seeing. But with justice, you were always fair. You're always fair. And this is what people find attractive about you, that you're always ever changing. You're always changing, right? You're always transforming yourselves. And they can tell this. And every single time that you transform, every single time that you get better and better, you tend to attract different types of opportunities in life for you to get better in life, like with golden opportunity, right? I'm sensing even in the near future, you are coming to another golden opportunity. You've probably had a few golden opportunities in the past and you've not wasted it. You've not wasted those opportunities. You've had a lot of experiences where you were presented by the universe with so many different types of opportunities in different types of areas, right? So you might be a jack of all trades too. That's what I'm sensing with Firefly, because you have different friend groups too. You know, you don't have like the same type of friend group, right? You don't hang out with just the same type of people. You love getting to know different types of people, different groups of people, right? From different cultures, from different statuses and backgrounds, you know, you have that because you believe in being fair, you know, you believe in fairness. You believe everyone deserves to be treated as an equal. And I really believe that you're a public speaker and you speak publicly about this. Okay? Yeah, with martyr and rebel, it's almost like you are the type to stand up for the minority. Like you stand up for the minority, and you're very like into causes, you know? You delve, you believe, you have like if there's a cause that you really believe in, then you really like stand up for it, right? See, with negotiation, you guys might be very good diplomats when it comes to like different, you know, for example, let's just say like two friends are fighting, right? You know how to be the middle person and, you know, negotiate, right? With justice and negotiation here. You know how to be fair. You know how to look at things from all aspects or all sides, and this is what makes you attractive. You're like a jack of all trades. You're very, very clever when it comes to, you know, it's almost like shape-shifting. You know how to blend in well with different groups of people, right? And people find this very attractive about you because you're not judgmental, right? You're not judgmental about other people. You're not judgmental about backgrounds. You don't care about who has what or what background they come from. You believe that everyone should be treated as an equal just because they're human, just because they're living, breathing humans, right? And why? Because you are very, like, throughout each transformation, I'm sensing that you are very in tune with your inner child, and you have not let, you know, that childlike quality of you you know, disappear. It's so sad. I don't know, I want to cry, like, man, I get so emotional when I talk about the inner child. You know, it's so sad to see like some people in society right now, they don't know how to get in touch with their inner child. They don't know how to get back to being a child, back to that purity, right? Of being a child. And this is like with the Leo card, I'm sensing, you know, Leos usually like have like this very childlike quality to them, right? Not in a sense of the physical attributes, it's more of the soul. Like you haven't lost that part of you, you know, that part of you that was always a kid, you know. And it's sad to see society always like push that part of themselves down or suppress that part of themselves. You're very in touch with your inner child because you believe that your inner child, children are the wisest beings, right? I feel like you feel very strongly about this. You might be people who talk about a lot of inner child issues, right? Speak publicly about inner child issues, right? People who have suppressed their inner child or don't know how to find that inner child or don't know how to connect with their inner child. Maybe you are someone who speaks about that, right? Innocence, purity, redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. You really believe that children are divine. You believe that children are the gateway to the divine, basically. So you kind of look to children. You've learned through all your experiences in life that you look to children when you want to solve something, when you want to solve any kind of problem. You look to children and see, you observe how they would try and solve a certain problem. And children make things so simple, right? And with each transformation, you get more and more in touch with your inner child. That's what I'm sensing. You're a very, very strong advocate for children. You are the protector of children. You protect children and animals. And you should always keep this quality with you. Okay? Wow, I don't know why I'm getting emotional. I feel like whoever it is I'm speaking to right now, you feel very strongly about this. You probably have kids of your own, or you probably would want to have kids of your own one day, and you feel very strongly about kids. And people find this so attractive about you. This is one of your most attractive qualities because you care. You care about kids, you care about children, you care about the quality of their lives, right? Never let that, innocence die within you. Right? And this is why you're always a rebel. Rebels basically are kids at heart. They just want to do what they want to do, Sometimes, people steer off their path or steer off themselves because, they rebel against things that really they don't need to rebel. They just, rebels, like they usually have something to prove. It's something to prove. And what they really want to prove is like, I just want to be me, That's what rebels are. I just want to be me. Light attributes challenges authority to effect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Yeah, so when your spirituality really does come from within, it's not anything on the outer. It's not all about, burning sage or, going to, it's not all the outer things, the things that, how people would like to portray spirituality. You really do believe that spirituality, there's divine in everything. Everyone can be spiritual, even without crystals, even without sage, even without all these like fancy things that make people look spiritual. Spirituality really does always start with yourself, and within is always starts with the inner child, right? You really believe this. Okay? Some of you, for some reason, I'm seeing that you might be connected to the sea. You might surf. You might even be connected to Lemuria. If you know what Lemuria is. If not, that's okay. But you might have had past lives there. Right? Keep being you, because we need more people like you in this world that protects your inner child. Teach people how to protect their own inner child, right? How to nurture their own inner child. And with strength, you can do this. I'm hearing you can do this. Some of you might be going through a difficult time at this time, but you can do this, because why? You're going to get a golden opportunity coming in soon. Okay? Whether you know it or not, you're already building towards it. Okay? You might think that you're not making any progress, but I see you climbing some spiral stairs. Yes, it might look like you're going back to something, but in fact you're going higher and higher and higher with spiral stairs, right? You're going higher and higher. You're not going round and round, stagnant in one level. You're going higher and higher. Remember that, okay? All right, pile 4, that was your pile. I hope that reading resonated with you. If it resonated with you, please remember to like, share, subscribe to my videos, to my channel. And if not, you can go ahead and pick another pile. And if not, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much, pile 4.